Welcome back to Houston Life. If you are looking for ways to take control of your money or how to have a brighter financial future, you'll want to watch this. One company is teaching their students how to trade like a pro on Wall Street. And here to share more is Mary Beth Motisi and Kevin Green with Online Trading Academy Houston. Hi, guys.
Hi, Derek. How
Welcome back to the show.
Thank you. We're excited to be back.
So since I last saw you both, you've won an award for the second year in a row. You guys have received Houston's Adult Specialty Education Award. So tell us about that.
Yeah, so really excited about that. I think it comes from what we do. We just work with folks to help them improve their financial future. The goal is to take someone who might be concerned about their retirements, teach them some strategies that are lower risk, but with a higher probability to protect those accounts. And what's really concerning right now is people don't understand the different sides of the markets. There's really three sides of the market: the upside, the downside, and the sideways motion. That's kind of where we've been for the last 18 months. So really giving them some good knowledge on how can you make money in all the different sides of the market.
Now, Kevin, you guys have been around for a while now. Tell us how Online Trading Academy got started.
We actually started in 1997. We were a trading floor. In fact, we were one of the largest trading floors in the country. And what we did is we started to realize, you know, people need education. So we started to teach them how to think and act like the pros. So in the last almost 20 years, we've taught the average guy how to trade like the pros.
Now, you guys have all kinds of students, I know. Some people who have worked in the oil and gas industry. Describe to us who your typical students are.
Oh my, it's a variety of men, females, very popular. Women make very good traders, I have to say that. And I'm not just saying because I'm a woman.
Why is that?
No ego.
No ego.
They
follow the rules.
Right.
But it is, yes. Unfortunately, Houston's been hit with the oil industry the last 18 months, and probably about 30% of our students now are folks that need another primary source of income. So they're going to the markets for that. Or it might be the stay-at-home mom who wants to add a few $100s every week to the household income. So it varies.
Plus 50% of the people that are coming in are retirees, learning how to preserve and grow their wealth buckets because of what happened back in 2000 and what happened in 2008 and the markets crashed. They've lost their life savings. They're not where they need to be. So they're coming to us and saying, hey, listen, I want to take it out of the hands of my current financial advisor. I need a more conservative way of doing it, but with accelerated growth. Can you teach them how to do this? And this is what we do.
You guys talk about a curriculum that's really hands-on. So help us understand what that means, because classes are taught in a classroom. So how do people, I almost said kids, how do those kids out there get that hands-on experience?
I want to tell you, it's exciting. You ever been to a race course where they put you in the driver's seat? This is what we do in the classroom. We use a live curriculum. That means the live markets. So it isn't just theory. We put it in practical experience in the driver's seat, teach you how to do it. And walking the floor are professional instructors that came from the floor, that were traders from the New York Stock Exchange, from the CME, from the financial institutions. So it isn't just theory. We're actually teaching how to do it, take it home with you, and then we'll give you a lifetime commitment to help you do this with our support programs.
So trading in the live markets. I mean, how exciting is that for people
You're
who've
actually
never
trading
done
with
it?
our money.
Yeah, so our
in
money
the live markets.
Sounds terrifying to me. Which is why I should come and take
Well, look, think about it. You jump out of a parachute, the new way of jumping out of a plane, right? You have someone that's there going with you. That's us. We're taking you with us that first time. So when you start to get good at this, then you're going home. We give you this live mentorship program from the rest of your life. You've got that handhold and continue to going. So it isn't when you're first doing this. Yeah, it is scary. It takes courage to do it, but we're there to support you through it.
A critical piece of your education, I understand, also is risk management.
Number one.
So tell us about that.
Risk management is about protecting what you have. No matter what type of a position you're putting in the market, if it's your retirement accounts or if you're trading, the markets are always right. That's just how the markets work. You want to have the highest probability of being correct, but when you lose, what we say, lose very little, because you're going to lose. So take a conservative approach to protective measurements. Have a risk management plan.
You have to have a risk management plan, plus you have to have the disciplines to follow the process and the procedures that we develop. And part of our strategy. If you don't have the discipline, if you're not coachable, if you don't have the wherewithal to do this, maybe we're not a good fit. And we talk about this qualification process to come to our academy. One of the things that we do is we have this introductory course that we'd like all of us, the listeners, to come into. to participate, it give them a full realm of what we do, how we do it, and see if we're a good fit. It's sort of like come and kick the tires, walk the campus, if you will. Am I going to UT? Am I going to Baylor? Am I going to A&M?
And this is essentially your holiday offer that you guys have going on right now. So if someone's interested in Online Trading Academy, what's the offer?
Well, the offer is to give us a call. Give us a call at our office, 281-820-8905, and we will invite them in for a free half-day class. Give them an opportunity to really learn what's going on in the markets, see if it's something they'd like to do.
And walk away with a little Christmas gift. We're going to give a USB with 5 of our courses on it, so you get to meet us, you get to see what brick and mortar, who we are. See if we're a good fit, and maybe take it to the next level.
Great. Well, Mary Beth Motisi and Kevin Green, thank you again for stopping by. And, of course, the info is there on your screen. Now,